I just got home from work. I hadn't really checked in today because there's really nothing to check in about. Ow, ow, earrings. Ow. Oh, sorry, hold on. Ow. Crikey. I'm gonna work out and I'm hoping to later, once I work, I'll shower, eat dinner, whatever, maybe sit down and talk about, and to just really quickly talk about my HRT journey so far. I started hormone replacement therapy. Hormone replacement therapy. Like a month ago. I want to say it's been about a month, around this time last month, and I just kind of want to give an update on how I'm doing, what I've noticed has been different, what my symptoms were before, and what caused me to go to the doctor. Nothing comprehensive because I'm not a professional. I'm just telling my experience, and so yeah, hopefully I'll record that later on and get it up tonight for my daily video. I'm doing so good. I'm so proud of myself. Yeah, I'm posting them a little delayed because I'm a human with a freaking 2 jobs. It's hard to but I think I'm doing pretty goddamn good. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of myself. Okay, let me freaking work out. I don't want to work out, but I'm also I'm this is a new glory. I'm committing to the things. Wait, I'm doing the things that I'm committing to. Yeah, that's it. I have my personal trainer here with me as usual, supervising, ensuring that my form is correct. So, as not promised, as like I said earlier, I started taking hormone replacement therapy last month, August. It's been about almost a full month since I've been on HRT. I'm taking the estradiol patch and a progesterone. The patch comes like this. Comes in like a thing like this. It's very small. You probably can't see it. It's right here. It's very small. It's like that big. It's transparent. For some reason I thought it was gonna be like a nicotine patch, like this big giant thing, and I was okay with that because I don't even care as long as it takes care of my symptoms. I don't give a shit. But that's it right there. I change it every 3.5 days. It stays on through showers, through everything. And when you change it, you got to make sure to take the old one off first, and then you put it on a new side. You alternate sides every time. And progesterone. You take one. The patch is 0.025 milligrams, and progesterone is 100 milligram capsule. You take it at nighttime because it helps. It knocks you the fuck out basically. Most people get sleepy, so that's the recommended that you take the progesterone every day and night. When you take estrogen, you have to take progesterone with it, and it knocks me out. I sleep so good. It's been amazing, and I wake up well rested. Around my when I was like 43, my periods, one of the first symptoms is that your periods start to get like they start to get irregular. You might miss a period here and there. I haven't had any of that. My periods are on point. I keep track on an app, and when the app says you're going to get your period in 2 days, I get my period in 2 days. It's always been on point. Only once in the past year was it like 3 weeks late. Like it was latest, which is very, very, very unusual for me and almost scared me. But I'm sterile. Like I had a procedure done, and I didn't get my tubes tied. A different birth control method that basically made me sterile. Very, very, very slim chances of that failing. Like almost zero. Like basically zero. But there is always a slight chance. But 3 weeks it was late. It scared the crap out of me. That's the only time I've had an issue like that. Other than that, it's on schedule. Other symptoms that I personally had, my sleeping. I was waking up at night sweating, and my room would be hot. I can't sleep in a hot room. So there's the AC. I sleep with a fan on year round. I'd still wake up sweating, and I started finding that I was starting to get insomnia. Like I just couldn't sleep. Like I'd sit here hanging out, start dozing off after work, and then as soon as it was bedtime, I'm awake. And it sucked. Two of the biggest symptoms that I had, joint pain. Oh my God. My shoulder. I thought I hurt myself from weightlifting because I weightlift, I lift heavy, and it would really hurt when I like do things like presses or anything like that. Push-ups, forget it. I can't do push-ups because it hurts. I haven't tried since I started taking it. I should try it to see. But like I wouldn't be able to do push-ups because my shoulder hurts. And it's like, why the f does my shoulder hurt? And then also my hip, where you hit like your hip socket, where your leg bone connects to your hip bone. It almost like in my mind, it felt like I was like rubbing bones together. It hurt when I would walk, and I would stretch and really like do full deep stretches, and nothing made the pain go away. Especially if I sat for a long time, like at work, and I'd get up, I'd just limp. I would limp because it hurt so bad. I don't know where I heard that joint pain, and the brain fog. Oh my God, the brain fog. It's when you walk into a room and you forget why you were in there, it's that times 100. It's like to the point that you scare yourself, like what is happening? Am I becoming senile? If you have to ask yourself that, you're probably perimenopausal or menopausal. Weight gain, Lord, not just weight gain, but weight gain in places that I didn't historically have issues. Like I'm pear-shaped. I got smaller waist and then, pear-shaped. Now all of a sudden I'm gaining weight in my back here. I got chichos. Like what? I've never had that problem before. Even when I was 275 pounds, my waist was always small and the weight was everywhere else. And all of a sudden I have rolls in my back. Like not just that, but trying to lose weight. I lost 120 pounds through diet and exercise. I know what needs to get done to lose weight. I know, and I know my body. And oh my God, it started becoming like I would have to go hungry, like real. Because when you're going on a weight loss journey, you need to expect some hunger pangs. There's going to be hunger. The faster you accept it, the easier it'll be when it happens, and the easier to tolerate and be like, this is expected. I will survive. I'm going to eat at this time and blah, blah, blah. There will be hunger pangs until your body adjusts, and then, you're good. No, man, this was beyond that. I expect the hunger pangs when you're on a weight loss journey because your body has to adjust and you have to eat less than you normally do. And there's going to be an adjustment period. I expected that. This is beyond that. Like I would have to be starving for me to lose any weight. And that wasn't the case before. I'm lifting heavy weights. I'm working out, jogging on my, I'm doing the things. I'm moving my body. I'm eating, I'm tracking what I eat, and I'm eating about anywhere between 16 to 1700 calories a day. And still nothing. I was gaining weight. And it was so discouraging because I worked so hard to lose this weight, and now I'm gaining all this weight. I'm legitimately trying, and it's not working. But for me, out of all that, the joint pain, the insomnia, the night sweats, the brain fog, the weight gain, the symptom that I hated the most was waking up every morning depressed. Like there's no other way for me to put it. I'm not even trying to be dramatic when I say depressed. I mean, because even saying in a low mood does not thoroughly explain how I'd wake up every single morning. And I'm talking, it could be a day where something great is happening. That my graduation day, I was so excited for that. That morning I woke up depressed. Every morning I had to give myself a freaking pep talk to get out of bed. Every morning I'd have to I'd have to remind myself of how far I've come in life and remind myself how crappy I felt when I was homeless, when my husband and I were homeless, and how much that sucked, and we had no money, and I had to do like all this work just to get like $20. I had no money. I had no even money for sanitary products. Like I have to like dig deep in the well of horrible shit that I've been through in my life that I'm no longer involved in order for me to get up out of bed, because in order for me to feel grateful enough with my current circumstances to get up out of bed and face the day. I would have to remind myself through the worst shit that I've been through to be like, at least I'm not there. At least I'm not there anymore. I am in my beautiful house. I have a good job. I have a wonderful husband. I have a nice car. I got all my cats. I have everything I want. It just sucked, man. It sucked. Taking all this together, I looked into it, and a lot of things, premenopausal, and I talked to my doctor about it and I said, I think I want to get in on HRT. And I was expecting a battle because if you hear the horror stories of women not being listened to by their doctors or just being told, oh, you just need to lose weight. So I was fully expecting that. But my doctor was like, okay, let's do it. We can try this, or this. And she just gave me options. She gave me the pros and cons. She didn't mince words. She was like, let's do it. And she told me, she's like, women's health is being taken more serious in the medical community. And because I told her, I was like, wow, I was really expecting to have to put up a fight for you to take me serious. She was like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm here to help you. And you and I are around the same age. We're both going through this together. I mean, she was amazing. It was awesome. So I didn't have that's part of the reason why I picked a woman doctor over a male. And say what you will, but I'm sorry. I'm of the opinion that no matter how much a male doctor studies and learns, I know there's great male doctors out there, male gynos and all that. I know there is. I'm not discounting that. But for me personally, okay, we're talking about just me here. I personally feel like why wouldn't I pick another woman? Why wouldn't I pick a woman or a man who has the same body parts that I do, who goes through the same hormonal because it could be a woman or a man that goes through all the same hormonal stuff that I do. Why wouldn't I do that? Like, I'm giving myself a little bit of a leg up there. Say what you will, but I will always pick a human with a uterus and a vagina and hormones and all that wonderful stuff that comes with it because they get it. They fucking get it. So how have I felt? Well, everything I've read about HRT, because I read a bunch of it, and even my doctor said, it's going to take a few weeks for you to really feel the full effects of it. And I was like, okay, no problem. Dude, I'm telling you, within the first week, my fucking joint pain was gone. Like, a week went by, and all of a sudden it occurred to me, I'm like, wait a minute. I haven't, because I would stand up and have to be like, and limp a little bit while my joint, my hip warmed up. You know what I mean? So that I could walk somewhat normally because it would be stiff from me sitting. And then one day it just occurs to me, like, I haven't had hip pain. My shoulder, like, I'm not waking up sore. Like, holy shit. And this was within days of taking this stuff. So that was mwah. And then also another one that happened relatively quickly. I no longer wake up depressed. I no longer have to give myself a fucking pep talk to get out of bed. I just get out of bed. I don't feel like I have this weight of darkness on me that I have to crawl through and fight through anymore, which is awesome. It's awesome. And it could be because I sleep. I don't care. I don't care the reasoning. I'm so grateful. I've lost 10 pounds, but that also could be because I started working a second job. That's it could be a combination of the two. I started working a second job, and in that job, I'm on my feet. At Walmart, I'm on my feet the whole time. There's a ton of walking. I'm constantly hitting my steps when I'm at work, when I'm at my second job. So it could be a combination of the two. But I'm happy with it. I'm not complaining. Brain fog gone within weeks. Gone. I feel more sharp. Like, I'm more on top of shit, which is fantastic. That could be because of hormones. It could be because I'm sleeping better. Again, I don't care. I'm just happy that I'm on top of shit. That's pretty much it. Like, all the symptoms that I've had that have caused me to go talk to my doctor are gone. They're gone. It's been a month. It's amazing. I'm so grateful for this. I'm so grateful that my doctor took me seriously. Have I had any issues or concerns, any symptoms? I got a yeast infection. And I looked it up. I haven't had a yeast infection in years. So I'm like, what is happening here? Nothing's changed in my diet. I'm not taking antibiotics. Taking antibiotics can cause a yeast infection. Like, I'm not doing any of the things that normally will cause this. I haven't changed my sanitary products, nothing. I looked it up. Can HRT cause yeast infections? Yes, it can. Estrogen can. And they recommended to take probiotic to help regulate the pH down there. So I didn't tell my doctor about it. I had, between you and I, please keep it between us, I had some leftover medicine from the last time I got a yeast infection that was most absolutely definitely expired and had been expired for a couple of years. And it worked. It didn't work as fast as it did when I first used it years ago, because that shit was instant. But it worked. It did the job. I got rid of the yeast infection. Just don't tell anybody. I will eventually have to confess to my doctor that I used an expired cream to get rid of it. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And I started taking a probiotic. I'll link it below if anybody, I definitely recommend taking a probiotic if you're starting HRT. Just one a day. It can't hurt. It's, if you don't need it, it can't hurt. It's, it's fine. It's feminine pH. You're good. Highly recommend. Obviously, talk to your doctor. Speaking from my experience, I'm not a doctor, clearly, but in my opinion, definitely take a probiotic. In terms of side effects, that's it. I got a yeast infection within days, or I started getting yeasty. I don't know if it got to infection levels. I don't know when you get to infection levels, but I used that cream to take care of it. I started taking a probiotic. I haven't had a problem since. That's it. I can't think of any other. So that's my update, my 1 month update on my HRT. I don't think I need to, because my doctor wanted me to adjust if I need to go higher or lower. I don't know. I feel fine. So I don't think we need to adjust. I don't know how long you're supposed to take it. Do you take it forever? If so, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm telling you, ladies, please, or uterus holders, please, if you think you're perimenopausal or is it perimenopausal or premenopausal? Let me find out. Oh, there's no difference basically. One isn't perimenopause is the accepted medical term, and premenopause is not the accepted medical term, but they mean the same fucking thing. If you have joint pain, if you're in your 40s, even late 30s, early 40s, and you're starting to experience joint pain, mentally you have brain fog more so than usual, and unexplained brain fog because sometimes we don't sleep, whatever. You're waking up sweaty for no reason. Maybe you're waking up, all of a sudden you find yourself waking up down in a low mood, even depressed like I was. You're just not yourself. Maybe I start writing these things down. Start writing these symptoms down. Like something's off, something doesn't feel right. I don't feel like myself, because it sneaks up on you, man. It sneaks up on you. Like looking back, I started feeling the shoulder pain in my late 30s, the waking up in a low mood in my late 30s, the joint pain, the hip pain came in like my at 43, around 43 years old. That's when my hip started really, really hurting. But like this shit just creeps up on you. So if you start feeling, if you're in your late 30s, early 40s, and you're like, something's off, definitely look into it. Get your hormones checked. It doesn't, just get your hormones checked. I mean, you do, if you have a history of breast cancer in your family, like your mom, you won't be eligible. As far as I know, talk to your doctor. I think she said there are other options. I believe she said there may be other options. Look into that. But I know I wouldn't have been eligible if my mom had it or whatever. So yeah, definitely. Please advocate for yourself. There's no need for us to suffer in silence anymore. There really isn't. Women are bad bitches, okay? We are some tough motherfuckers, because premenopause and menopause is no joke. And there's so many women out there dealing with this on a daily basis and going about their lives, doing what the fuck they have to do and succeeding at that. Like, we are some bad bitches, but we don't have to do that anymore, okay? Advocate for yourself, please. This is life-changing stuff. You don't have to suffer in silence. Please, I beg.